guys, what's up? It's Brent from Pop Punk Fridays, and I am back for another week, but I'm not alone. I'm with the boys. Mike and Ann are here. And Mike, who are we listening to this week?
This week we're going to check out the band Joey and the Knives.
Ooh, and Ann, what song?
Yeah, that is
great
a good name.
Yeah, Joey and the Knives. Joey and the Knives. I can say that all day long.
I think I'd rather be a knife than Joey. Like, what do you do? Oh, I'm one of the knives.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't want to be Joey. The song we're listening to is called Relation.
Right,
Poor Joey. Hey.
All right, Joey and the Knives.
Joey and the Knives. Joey and the Knives.
Now, I think Mike should go first because I felt like this band reminded me of a band, and I know that's Mike's MO. He likes to be that guy, so I don't want to steal his thunder.
It's true. I do get mad when you say my thing before I say it.
So let's let you go first this time.
All right, so I'm gonna go 8.2, score first. 8.2, and these guys give me super big flashbacks to Moneen. Like just the way they write the song, the vocals not so much, but like, which I also really like the vocals, but just the way that they sort of put the song together with all the different harmonies and all the different sort of instruments and how they play together, and they bring in like different sort of ways to make kind of like sound with your instruments that maybe is like not the conventional way to do it, which I always really liked the Moneen. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought the vocals were really good too, and just 8.2. I think that's what I said, right?
So that was not the band I was thinking of.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll let. Wow, I'm going to make you go next, and see if you mention them, and then I'll say it last. But mine was more based on the vocals. They sounded like another singer.
Moneen was such a good call. After you said that, I was like, wow, that's like pretty bang on. But during that whole song, there wasn't one particular band that came to mind. It actually reminded me of every punk band's first album.
Yeah, which is so sweet, right? Like when it sounds familiar, but it doesn't sound like anything else. Like it's so good.
And if you're kind of comparing that to the rest of the punk bands and like their trajectory of like success, like these guys will probably be huge in like by their second or third album. But it reminded me of like old school Rufio, like that very first album, like the very first album of like Yellow Card, even without the violins. It was so weird, but
okay, so Rufio was my band.
Really? That's so funny.
Yeah. Rufio was what I heard.
Yeah, you know what? The vocals for sure. Like he's got that same tone.
Like you guys know
every band's first album. That's what they remind me of. It's so funny. It was, I don't know if it was my type of music, to be honest. Like it was almost a bit too chill for me. Even though I really like chill screamo, I was hoping there would be some screams in there so that I could get these guys on the chill screamo like
it
train.
started building.
Yeah.
It started building right at the end.
They were almost getting there.
I know I was waiting for it. It just didn't happen for me. But like tons of respect, obviously, for these guys for doing their thing. And after you said Monine, like I want to give them more bonus points just because of that. Like, I'm gonna give them like a 7.7.
Okay. Well, you guessed my band. Good job, man.
Nice.
But it was just the vocals. The
Right.
Monine reference is sick. And also,
So good.
can we just say, like, every band we've referenced is so good? Like, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
For me, you guys know I like to always like put two bands together and say if they made a baby, this would be that band. For me, it was like Rufio and the Wonder Years. It
Okay.
has very like song structure, reminds me of the Wonder Years, and I'm a way bigger Wonder Years fans than you guys are. So that reference would obviously come from me. But agree with you, Ann. It's in that perfect zone where it's like chill. It has builds, different pace changing. Like that's a Brent song through and through. I would definitely listen to that again. I would love to maybe one day be one of the Knives and get a sweet Joey and the Knives t-shirt. So I'm going to give it an 8.4. I really liked it. I agree with everything you guys said. Like if that's the beginning, holy crap, I can't wait to see what's next because that's right in my wheelhouse.
Just a real
definitely
solid
Brent,
emo song. Just a real.
Oh
emo
God,
song.
is it good?
Yeah.
Like a good, solid, heavy emo song. I know Anne doesn't like me calling it heavy, but like, yeah, man, was that good. Joey and the Knives, great job. If you want to hear more from Joey and the Knives, where do they go, Mike?
You go to our emerging artists playlist. You will find
The emerging artist playlist. I don't know if anyone's heard of it yet.
I've never heard of it. What is
It's not like we don't mention it every week.
It's a good list. It's worth a
Oh
listen.
God, it's so good.
it's real stacked this year.
Yeah, it's stacked for sure.
Then we get to add Joey and the Knives this week, man. It's just only going up.
We don't have any emo on our emerging artist playlist, really. This
is kind of like a little bit of a more unique. I don't think we had a band like this, so
yeah, it's cool.
It's
diversity.
yeah, and obviously very nostalgic to the punk that we grew up on, right? Like when we were in university and late high school years. So yeah, Joey and the Knives, I'm in.
Yeah.
Big fan. Can't wait to be a knife one day.
Yeah. Big fan.
Big fan. All right, guys. That's the review. Joey and the Knives. Go check them out. Check out our emerging artist playlist. That's where you'll find them and hear more of their music because I'm sure if it's anything like this, I'll be downloading it right away. We'll see you guys next week.